In this next video, to do with the flex property, let's take a look at flex.html in your files, okay? So the last video we looked at index.html. Now let's go take a look at flex.html. So in flex.html, I have it structured a little bit differently. We have a div class, flex container. Then inside of it, I have 3 divs, okay? And I didn't give each one of them a specific class name. They're all going to act the same, okay? So how I'm going to declare CSS styles for them, I'll show you here. So this one here is linked to styleflex.css. So let's go take a look at that. Okay, so I have declared the style for flex container, which is the parent container. Let's go take a look at that. So flex container is the parent container, okay, that contains these 3 other boxes, all right, 1, 2, and 3. So as per usual, you have display flex, and then you have flex direction row reverse. So I have row reverse here, and I'll just change it back to row, and in a minute we'll take a look at what row reverse means. It just changes the order of the elements inside of it. But what I want to draw your attention to right now is flex container div. Okay, so what is this? We have never seen anything like that in all the time that we have used CSS. So I'm introducing something new to you. Let's go to our PowerPoint here and let's talk about it. So what I'm using here is called a child selector. The child selector selects all the elements that are children of a specified element. So the following example selects all the div elements that are children of a flex container class. So all the divs that are inside of flex container, okay? So whatever is inside of this parent container that's a div will have the rules applied to it in the declaration, all right? So let's go back here. So that's what it means. So flex container div, so all the divs inside the flex container, which means all these 3 divs inside flex container, is going to have these styles here. So background color is this, width is 100 pixels, margin is 10, padding is 20, and border is this. Okay, 1 pixel solid black. Right, so now we have these in there. So let's go take a look at what that looks like then, the flex.html. So view in browser. Here we go. So we have these 3 gray boxes. Just gonna refresh here. I'm just going to, file, save all. Okay, and I'm just gonna go here and refresh. So you have 1, 2, 3. Okay, file, save all. 1, 2, 3. 3 boxes here, and these are all inside of the flex container here. Okay, so now you can change things like do row reverse. So that reverses the order of these boxes inside of it. So I'm gonna go save all and show you what that does. So you can see that reverses the order. Now it's 3, 2, 1, and it kind of goes on the other side. Okay, you can also do column, as I've shown you before. Okay, column, file, save all, and then go. So you have the column. You can also do column reverse, and you guessed it, it would just reverse the column order. Okay, save all. 3, 2, 1. All right, so that's how you could work with those. Okay, so you don't have to create another class for them if they're all going to act the same way. You can just use the child selector of the flex container. Okay, I'm just going to change this back to row and save that. All right, so the next thing I like to show you is the flex wrap. So let's go over to flexwrap.html. So here I have, sort of the same thing here, except that I have more. I have 12 divs in here, okay, 12 boxes in here. All right, and let's go take a look at the CSS. Okay, so same thing here. I have display flex, and then I have flex wrap. Okay, let's go take a look at what flex wrap does in just a minute here. Our flex container child selector div has all the same classes as all the same CSS rules and properties and values as before. Okay, so the only thing I've changed is the flex wrap, and there's more boxes right now. So let's go take a look at flex wrap right now. .html, packages, view in browser. And so I have like 12 boxes here, right? And then when I make it smaller, oh, nothing happens because I haven't saved it. So let me just go save all. So I have flex wrap. So I have, oh, sorry, there we go, flex wrap. So I have flex wrap happening here. I've just went to File, Save All. I'm going to show you again the magic. Okay, so refresh. So here we have, only fits 9, and the rest that doesn't fit go to the bottom. And when I make it smaller, as many as it fits goes in there, right? And it's going to be 100 pixels each there. All right? So what happens if there is no flex wrap? I'm going to take that away. I'm going to comment it out is what I'm doing. Okay, so if there's no flex wrap, File, Save All. Okay, then what happens is that refresh, it just gets cut off, right? It gets cut off there. At 7, you don't see the rest of the 8 to 12 at some point. Okay, so there you have it, different flex properties to help you with responsive design. And as shown in the first example, you can see how much easier it is if you have it kind of made this way, if your web page structured this way. So you just have to go and do one simple change in here from flex direction row to column, and very quickly and very easily, you know, you get something like this from being next to each other to bumping it down and becoming a column instead of all on a row. All right, let's go take a look at our PowerPoint and see what else we need to cover here. So we've looked at the flex wrap property here. The wrap value specifies that the flex items will wrap if necessary. Okay, so that's what we have with the flex wrap here. And next, we have the justify property. It's used to align the flex items. So justify content, you can center it. Okay, so play around with that. And the other flex container properties are, we've already looked at flex direction, we've looked at flex wrap. Why don't you explore flex flow? We just talked about justify content is where you justify the content, align items, and align content. And when you are done with this, you're ready for your second activity, and then we can take a look at your part 3 of your course project.